accidents dramatically increase in Manipur. Awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions need of the hour. Festive mood grips Manipur, particularly in Christian-dominated areas as people celebrate Christmas with great religious fervor. Chief Minister says government aims to complete projects in time-bound manner with proper quality control, assured visible changes soon. One person killed, 5 others feared trapped in massive landslide at Lakhipur in Kasar district. Experts assures India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since primary variant that's driving spike in coronavirus cases in neighboring nation is not novelty here. Hello and welcome. You're watching is English Primetime News. Before we begin, IS News would like to remind our viewers to practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, wear masks, protect yourself, and get vaccinated to ward off the virus. I'll be giving you the news in a bit more detail. In Manipur, people are killed almost every day in road traffic accidents. The number of fatal and disabling road accidents and injuries is increasing at an alarming rate in the state. In yet another mishap, a man was hit by a speeding car at Singjumay Chingamathak in Imphal West yesterday. According to sources, the accident, said to be a hit-and-run case, occurred around 6:29 last evening. As seen on the CCTV footage, a white-color I-20 car hit the man, who came on foot. Following the incident, the man was immediately rushed to the hospital. Luckily, the man is out of danger now. However, the man in the car fled the scene and is on the run. Police have initiated inquiry into the incident. Recently, 9 precious lives were lost in a tragic bus accident at Kopum in None district. Within hours of the accident, the state government banned school excursions in the state with immediate effect till January 10 of 2023. A woman was also killed after being run over by a truck near Jingamakong traffic point at Singjumay recently. Mention may be made that Manipur recorded 432 road accidents in the state in 2020. The year 2020 alone claimed 127 lives in road accidents in Manipur, while 663 injured. Road traffic accidents have emerged as an important public issue in the state which needs to be tackled at the earliest. The number of road accidents happening is increasing day by day, even despite awareness on road safety in the state. The approach to implement the rules and regulations available to prevent road accidents is often ineffective and half-hearted. Road traffic injuries are currently estimated to be the 8th leading cause of death across all age groups globally and are predicted to become the 7th leading cause of death by 2030. Awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions like setting road and safety rules, securing compliance, improving transport policy, enforcing blood alcohol limits, mandatory seatbelt use laws, routine investigation of road condition, especially in the hill areas, and scientific engineering measures are the need of the hour to prevent this public health catastrophe. A festive mood gripped the state, particularly in the Christian-dominated areas, as people across the state celebrated Christmas with great religious fervor. Many people assembled at churches in various places across the state to offer prayers. While churches have been decked up with colorful lighting, nativity sets, and ornamental trees for the occasion, shops are flooded with Christmas trees and gifts. Singing Christmas carols and hymns, dance program, Gospel and Bible reading and Christmas procession are also being organized to celebrate Christmas. Christmas celebrations were held with zeal and enthusiasm at Manipur Baptist Convention Center, MBCC, Jingmairong. Speaking on the sidelines of the event, Chairman of MBCC Celebration Committee, KH Ibotombi, highlighted the significance of the festival and said that it spreads a message of love, joy, and peace. He wished that the festival usher in peace, happiness, prosperity, and strengthen unity among the people of the state. Christmas celebrations were also seen at Catholic Church at Sangakpham and Tangkhul Baptist Church at Jingmairong in Imphal, as well as in various Christian-dominated areas of the state.
Mafam asida lengbiraiba khudingmakse Manipurda lairiba kachin koyadagi jati bijati khaidana khudingmakpo ekhona welcome tawjabaga loinana ngasidagi hauna taibang panbiga oiba awa ana nungaitaba pendaba kaya adu tungoinaramni harga ingthaba nungsibagi horokpham oiribiba ingthabagi jubraj Prince of Peace hariba sibu nausinjare harga ekhoi isa isana ingthal tapthana Manipur irai damasida ekhoi laiminarasi haibasi ekhoi MBC Center Church ki pastor amadi Deacon Board ki maikai dagi loinana sinja langjariba Christmas amadi New Year Celebration Committee ki chairman amoina mayamda ehak Christmas wish tawjabaga loinana pumnamakpu Happy Merry Christmas hadana wish tawjari.
Health, Family Welfare and IPR Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan today joined Christmas celebration at Gontojam Baptist Church. He cut cake during the celebration and enjoyed Christmas festival together with the locals. With a giant evergreen trees, colorful balloons, and in the streets and decorations in church, Christmas tourism has returned to various places of the world after 2 years of COVID-related restrictions. Christmas is a yearly celebration with tremendous religious and cultural importance. Christmas derives from the phrase Mass of Christ. Christians all over the world are celebrating the Christmas festival with great zeal and enthusiasm. Thousands of visitors descended on Bethlehem, revered in Christian tradition as the birthplace of Christ, to join the Christmas celebration in the town rebounds from the coronavirus pandemic. Pilgrims took part in traditional Christmas procession and midnight mass organized in various churches. Christmas traditions for many nations include the installing and lighting of Christmas trees, the hanging of Advent wreaths, Christmas stockings, candy canes, setting out cookies and milk, and the creation of nativity scenes depicting the birth of Jesus Christ. Christmas cheer also rang out throughout the country as worshippers flocked to churches to take part in the celebrations. Churches, malls, other buildings and houses were decorated with lights, colorful festoons, and Christmas trees in various parts of the country. Chief Minister Nongthomon Biren inaugurated a bridge over Iril River under a PMGSY scheme at Nungoy Mapa today. A formal function, Good Governance Day, come inauguration of Nungoy Bridge over Iril River under PMGSY, was also held at Litan Mokong Youth Club ground. Good Governance Day is observed every year on the birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The 98th birth anniversary Bharat Ratna Atal Bihari Vajpayee is being observed across the nation today. Addressing the function, Chief Minister N. Biren deliberated on the benefits of the government-sponsored schemes like Go to Hills and Go to Village, and said these schemes have helped in understanding the necessities of the rural areas and interior hill districts and delivering to them. Biren noted that during the past term, the government had lost more than 2.5 years due to the COVID pandemic and another 6-7 months this term due to the rains. Biren also highlighted the significance of Good Governance Day. He also mentioned about several welfare schemes introduced by the government like the old age pension scheme, health benefit, etc., and said delivering welfare benefits to the people's doorsteps is a part of good governance. further highlighting that more than 100 projects across the state will be inaugurated during the inauguration month of the government soon. The Chief Minister said that the government's aim is to complete projects in a time-bound manner and proper quality control. He assured that visible changes will be seen in the state soon. RDNPR Minister Y. Kim Chand, Education Minister T.H. Basantakumar, Lamlai MLA K.H. Ibomcha, Wangoi MLA K.H. Loken, Moirang MLA T.H. Shanti, officials of Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, among others, attended the event.
boundary ki do kasu tension to biruno ekhoi to biruno prajana to bigano government am lady government cha du gum tongna bani praja masen hanan gadamate phunan gadamate ngangnan gadamate government cha khoi lady cha du gi dam ne khoi maramdi ain namagi makhada constitution namagi makhada rules of procedure hedana khoi gi conduct of business and book kam lay madugi makhada da kana na kari oi gadage karamba department na kari paini karamba department na kari paini cha du makhada loine lay madugi matungina 1960 da 1970 to the Yathiba revenue ki map district ki winner like Madugi revenue map 1960 the Yathiba 72 the Famta Kiba Madugi Matungi Nadum Saki Gani, Pujik Kana Kariguma Makalamatagi boundary Shamtok Ponatraga Shamtok Taba Amat Latri Hanegi Lady Poto the Housing Deputy Commissioner Napi Cabinet Disan Lorkada Henjan Natella Makunjing Loni Loko Halakani Police Loko Halakani Mayam Lokong Navigano Mayam Nato Vigano Sonda Henjana Kangopigi area Songi Henjalame Kam Adulokon Gani, Songi Kano Impal Iskin Kambubi Henjalame Adulokon Gani, Madudai the Praza, Amata Yobigano, Madugi problem died the door, Gomen, Ekoni Lokjaki, Equinasum Tokcher, Mayama Kurumzari.
Manipur laiba PNJS wagi package yu chahunga taratar 316 ongoing work ni aikoi gi leisure ba engineer sing aikoi gi leisure ba staff sing sina loina yengjen badang am da bathau ni henba ana karin ba da ai ju chalaga yengjen ba sida phajana torma su yawi lukawa ka phajam da su yawi honorable chief minister mamangi tam da hauto ki ba go to village haidu ki part 2 aina sathajabani go to village haidu ki part 2 go to hill haiba anima ki part 2 nei sathajari se maramdi honorable chief minister na Chief Minister Orakpatiki Singi now sing in the river, Dinava Yariva Karigino. Makoki Zagada Chalaga, Makoki Awaba, Awan Mayam do practically share to Winaka and the Yarini Isariva so that Isu, Honorable Chief Minister, Viziki Misanduda, go to Vilas, go to Hill to Misanduda. Sing say Hapta Kuding say, Adum Sakini, Nasigi, Pangsan Simak, how give out January, Tagi, Tantramadi, Equigi Sakana, Tomziki, Tabu Sing Sigi, development Singo, innovation to that's a Sing to give Bartamani.
One person was killed and 5 others are feared trapped in a massive landslide that occurred in Lakhipur in Kasar district today. The deceased person has been identified as Roman Das. According to reports, there were laborers working in a construction site when the incident took place. While 5 workers were busy working, the landslide smashed and destroyed the under construction building located in the hilltop near National Highway number 37, as per a media report. As soon as the incident took place, locals reached the spot and engaged themselves in rescue operation. Police have also reached the spot and started the rescue operation. Earlier in June 2022, as many as 2 people were killed during a landslide in Kasar district of Assam. The incident took place at the Borakai Tea Estate area of Kasar, where a large portion of land slipped from the hilltop over a house. The State Disaster Response Force SDRF team, local administration and police rushed to the spot and recovered the bodies of 2 persons from the debris. With a global surge in COVID-19 cases in China and several other countries, the country has begun to maintain a close watch on its pandemic situation, especially as the Christmas and New Year's holiday season kicks off today. Though the government, center or state, have not imposed any restriction on celebrations during the festive week, it has urged people to follow COVID-appropriate behavior, such as wearing masks in crowded places, physical distancing, and also getting vaccinated. The central government has also started random sampling of 2% international arrivals at all airports and in an attempt to check any infection spike in the country. The central government has made negative RT-PCR tests test report mandatory for individuals coming from 5 countries, including China and Japan. Furthermore, in a fresh advisory issued to all state and union territories, the center asked to ensure that medical oxygen supply is adequate. Meanwhile, Manipur has been witnessing 0 COVID-19 new infections for the past few days. The state has no active cases at present. Chief Minister Biren has also said that his government will soon issue new COVID guidelines, urging the people of the state to get vaccinated and stay safe from the viral infection. Meanwhile, Health Minister Sapam Ranjan has urged the people to start following COVID-appropriate behavior strictly as a precautionary measure. Experts have, however, assured that India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since the primary variant that's driving the spike in the neighboring nations is not a novelty here. The BF7 variant, sublineage of Omicron BA.5, was earlier detected in India, and 4 persons were found to be infected with it as well, but they have since recovered. Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education R.K. Ranjan today called on Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren. During the meet, R.K. Ranjan presented a book titled India, the Mother of Democracy to Chief Minister N. Biren. The book, published by ICHR, is evidence-based account of the origins and ideals of Indian democracy. The book is an attempt to showcase the democratic ethos ingrained in India since the dawn of civilization. R.K. Ranjan also called Biren the champion of change in bringing the transformation in governance. Biren, in return, also thanked the Union Minister for presenting him the book. Now, International Peace and Social Advancement, IPSA, also extended wishes to the people of the state, especially the Christian brethren, on the auspicious occasion of Christmas festival. Now, Armed Forces Ex-Servicemen Welfare Association, AFESWA, organized a free eye checkup camp at Taubal Atokpam Mayay Lekay Torabam Community Hall today. Scarlet Eye Care and Contact Lenses Clinic, Taubal District, for the Assam Rifles, Navy, Air Force, ex-servicemen, and the residents of the district extended assistance in the camp. Free eye checkup was done and free eye drops were given to around 150 people. Normal lens and frames were also provided at a subsidized rate. President of AFESWA, A.K. Devin, and Joint Secretary Gage Ingoja were among those present at the camp. AFESWA also assured that similar camps will be organized in different parts of the district in the near future. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Electric laktabana maram oiduna asabe ising panglaru haibinung sa thiningai leitraba. Thompson Solar Water Heater. Contact number 9862669522. Aikhoigi address Hairanggoidong Nitamja Karong, Impal West.
Back. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the country in the 96th edition of the Man Ki Baat, which was also its last episode of 2022. Remembering the various events and highlights of the year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that 2022 was defined by the strength of India's citizens and their cooperation, resolve, and expansion of success. He said that this year, the country has become the world's 5th largest economy. He also talked about the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative of the government and lauded the launch of INS Vikrant. Modi also underscored the country's responsibility for chairing the G20 summit this year. Citing the theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future, PM Modi said India's G20 presidency will work to promote the universal sense of oneness. Referring to the fresh outbreak of COVID-19 in China and several other countries, the Prime Minister also urged people to be vigilant and take precautions against COVID-19, as he noted that the virus is spreading in many countries. He said that the central government has stepped up measures against the virus, with the case on a rise, especially in China, where the lifting of zero-COVID policy has caused a spread of the pandemic. He also urged citizens to incorporate Ayurveda in their daily lives. Talking about Swachh Bharat mission, he said the mission has been a success since it was launched in 2014. He further highlighted the uses of the project for the optimum utilization of resources. He also spoke on the Namami Ganga mission and said that the spread of the mission, its scope, has increased much more than the cleaning of the river. The Prime Minister concluded the podcast by wishing all the best for the next year. While he asked people to enjoy the festive season, he cautioned people to be careful in view of the surging COVID case in various countries around the world. The Jammu and Kashmir police, along with the Indian Army, recovered a huge cache of arms and ammunition in the general area of Hatlanga sector in Uri in North Kashmir's Baramulla district, according to a media report. The incident comes after the police arrested 17 persons, including 5 policemen, a political activist, a contractor, and a shopkeeper from different areas of Kupwara and Baramulla districts after unearthing a narcotics smuggling module originating from Pakistan. According to a statement by the police, after receiving a tip-off from Wasim Nazar, a poultry shop owner was arrested with some narcotics from his house. Wasim admitted to being a part of the big group of drug peddlers and disclosed the names of some of his associates in the district as well as those at Uri and Baramulla district, the report said. Now, Manipur reported 0 COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours. A total of 52 samples were collected today, which returned negative. Currently, there are no active cases in the state. The state's caseload remains at 139,922. There were no fatalities due to COVID-19 at the same hours as per the latest updates from the state COVID-19 Command Control Room. The recovery rate stands at 98.46%, while the death toll remains at 2,149. Now, fears over the impact of the new Omicron subvariant BF7 variant has risen in the country, reported 4 cases. In view of the threat posed by the Omicron COVID-19 variant, the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to wear a proper mask, maintain social distancing in public places, and take both doses of the COVID vaccines to ward off the virus. Meanwhile, COVID-19 cases in India are increasing with a slight margin. India reported 227 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The new infections took the country's total caseload to 4.46 crore, while active coronavirus caseload has slipped down to 3,424, which accounts for 0.01% of the total cases. As per the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the death toll stands at 5,30,693, with 2 new deaths reported in the last 24 hours. Meanwhile, the number of people who have recuperated from the disease has gone up to 4,41,42,989, with 198 recoveries in the last 24 hours. The country's recovery rate stands at 98.80%. Over 220.05 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. The top 3 states contributing maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 66 crore 15 lakh people, while more than 66 lakh 85,000 have succumbed to the dreaded disease, and recoveries are above 63 crore 41 lakh. Globally, USA has the highest number of active cases, highest number of COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now we have some sports news. The 2020 Tokyo Olympics bronze medalist Lovlina Borgohain, reigning world champion Nikhat Zareen, and 2019 World Championship silver medalist Manju Rani have entered semifinals of the ongoing 6th Elite Women's National Boxing Championships in Bhopal. In the matches played yesterday, Lovlina beat Meena Rani of Railway Sports Promotion Board in the 75 kg quarterfinals by 5-0 to enter the semis. She will face Jigyasa Rajput of Madhya Pradesh, while Nikhat beat Taniksha Chawar of Goa in 50 kg quarterfinals. Nikhat will be up against Shvinder Kaur Sidhu of All India Police in her semifinals bout. Manju Rani of RSPB prevailed in the 48 kg quarterfinals against Shimran of Chandigarh and defeated her opponent 5-0 by unanimous decision. She will go head-to-head against Anjali Sharma of Madhya Pradesh in her semifinals bout. The ongoing prestigious event has been witnessing participation of 302 boxers competing across 12 weight categories. The semifinals will be played on Sunday. A dodged 71-run stand between Shreyas Iyer and R. Ashwin came to India's rescue as the visitors fought back from a hopeless situation to pull off a 3-wicket win over Bangladesh in the second test and clinched the series 2-0 today. Resuming at their overnight score of 45-4 in the match played at Shere Bangla National Stadium in Dhaka, the visitors scored the required 100 runs, losing 3 wickets in the first session of the penultimate day of the test. For hosts, Mehdi Hassan Miraj took 5 wickets. Earlier in their second innings, Bangladesh were all out for 231 runs, taking a lead of 144 runs. For India, Aksar Patel scalped 3 wickets. Ravichandran Ashwin and Muhammad Siraj took 2 wickets each, while Jaydev Unadkat and Umesh Yadav bagged 1 wicket each. India in their first innings made 314 runs, taking a lead of 87 runs on day 2. On day 1, the hosts were all out for 227 runs in their first innings. India won the first test by 188 runs in Chittagong last Sunday. Now, before we wrap up the news, the headlines once again. Road traffic accidents dramatically increase in Manipur. Awareness creation, strict implementation of traffic rules, prevention interventions, need of the hour. Festive mood grips Manipur, particularly in Christian-dominated areas as people celebrate Christmas with great religious fervor. Chief Minister says government aims to complete projects in time-bound manner with proper quality control, assured visible changes soon. 1 person killed, 5 others feared trapped in massive landslide at Lakhipur in Kasar district. Experts assures India's situation may not deteriorate like that of China's, since primary variant that's driving spike in coronavirus cases in neighboring nation is not novelty here. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching and Merry Christmas.